Good day, everyone. The topic for today is about the Central Luzon, which is Region 3. I will discuss about their delicacy, festival, and tourist destination. Central Luzon is also known as a Region 3. It's one of the 7 regions of the Philippines and is located in the central part of Luzon, north of Metro Manila. It is a vital region known for its vast agricultural lands and cultural heritage and economic significance. More information of Central Luzon. Central Luzon is rich in a culture, food, and vibrant traditions and known for its festivals and famous delicacy and stunning tourist spots and a cultural and agricultural hub of the Philippines. They have the 7 province and capital of Central Luzon. First is a province which is Aurora, Bataan, Bulacan, Nueva Ecija, Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales. And the capital city is Baler, Balanga City, Malolos City, Palayan City, San Fernando City, Tarlac City, and iba. And it's a province and capital city of the Central Luzon. Now we proceed the famous delicacy of Central Luzon.
Famous delicacies of Aurora, we have suman baler, ginataang alimasag, and pako salad. Suman baler, a traditional rice cake made from glutinous rice, cooked in coconut milk, and wrapped in banana leaves. It's a simple yet flavorful delicacy, often served with latik or ripe mangoes. It has suman baler. It has a smooth textures and coconut flavor, make it a beloved pasalubong for visitors to Aurora. Next, we have ginataang alimasag, a creamy crab dish cooked in coconut milk with vegetables and spices. Ginataang alimasag highlights the province's love for fresh seafood, coconut-based dish. This dish features fresh crab cooked in creamy coconut with vegetables like squash and string beans. Spice such as garlic, onion, and ginger enhance its flavor. Next, we have pako salad, a refreshing salad made from field head ferns, often mixed with tomatoes, onions, salted eggs, and a tangy vinaigrette dressing. Pako, sa- Pako salad showcase our connections to natures and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. So what makes it special? The freshness, the freshness and crunch of pako make this salad refreshing and healthy opinion. It highlights Aurora's rich agricultural produce. Famous delicacies of Bataan, we have calderetang kambing, tinumis, cashew-based treats. First, we have calderetang kambing, goat meat stew, cooked with tomato sauce, liver spread, and vegetables. Calderetang kambing is also known for its rich its rich and hearty flavor, often served during fiestas and gatherings. The goat meat tenderized and infused with rich flavor, making it must try dish during special occasions in Bataan. Next, we have tinomis, a unique Bataan dish similar to dinuguan, but with a slightly sour twist from vinegar. Tinomis is a local comfort food that pairs well with rice. The use of local ingredients and traditional cooking method give this dish a distinct flavor and make it special. Cashew-based treats, Bataan is famous for cashew nuts used to make various snacks and sweets like roasted cashew, burrito, and cashew butter. Bataan is known for its high quality cashew, which are turned into various products like roasted cashew, cashew butter, and cashew burrito. So the province is abundant with cashew trees, make these treats fresh and flavorful. Famous delicacies of Bulacan, we have pastillas de leche, ensaymada, and chicharon, a sweet milky candy made from Carabao's milk and sugar. Pastillas de leche, often wrapped in colorful paper, it's a popular pasalubong from Bulacan. Do you know that Bulacan is renewed? Do you know that Bulacan pastillas are renowned for their creamy texture and authentic flavor, often handmade by locals? Next, we have ensaymada, a softened buttery bread topped with sugar and grated. So, like I said, Bulacan's ensaymada is known for its rich buttery flavor and generous cheese toppings. Um, it it is a good combination with hot coffee or hot chocolate. Next, we have chicharron, a deep fried pork rinds that reminds that are crispy and savory. Bulacan's chicharron is known for its exceptional crunch, and it's often enjoyed as a snack or paired with vinegar. Bulacan's Bulacan's chicharron, the quality of right, the pork rinds, and the unique seasoning make it standout snack.
Famous delicacies of Nueva Ecija. We have puno ice cream and sherbet, batutay, and tilapia ice cream. First, puno ice cream, a locally made ice cream famous for its creamy texture and unique flavors such as buko sherbet, shuka shumakal puno, and avocado, and refreshing treat for local tourists alike. Second, batutay, a sweet and savory sausage or longanisa made with beef and special seasoning, and also known for its unique flavor and tenderness. Third is the tilapia ice cream, a quirky and innovative delicacy created by students in Nueva Ecija and combines the flavor of tilapia fish with sweet ice cream. Famous delicacies of Pampanga. We have sisig, tibok-tibok, and tocino. First, sisig, a sizzling dish made from chopped pig's head and liver, seasoned with calamansi, onions, and chili. Pampanga is the origin of this beloved Filipino dish renowned for its bold flavors. Tibok-tibok is a creamy pudding made from Carabao's milk and topped with latik or toasted coconut curds, and also known as the Kapampangan version of Maha Blanca. Its famous Kapampangan dessert a smooth and creamy pudding similar to Maha Blanca. The last one is tocino, sweet curd pork that is a staple breakfast dish, and Pampanga's tocino is a highly regarded for its tenderness and sweetness. Pampanga's version of tocino is called pindang. It's cured carabao meat similar to tocino but with a unique sour flavor.
So, famous delicacy of Tarlac. First is Inoroban, tubig tinapa rice. So, Tarlac is known for its unique and flavorful rice delicacy that highlights its agriculture heritage in Orban. It's also known called doman. It's a green rice delicacy made from your sticky rice grains and traditional enjoyed during the Christmas season. For its sophistical and comforting taste, too big is another popular treat in grilled sticky rice snack, wrapped in the banana leaves and frosted with the sweetness of coconut and sugar. The making its a flavor pasalubong, souvenir. Souvenir is additional tinapa rice. Here, hearty dishes combining smoked fish, kumbaga tinapa siya, with the garlic, rice, and species showcase and province creative use of local ingredients to create satisfying and flavorful meal. These dishes reflect Tarlac rich culinary traditions and its people ingenuity and turning simple ingredients into delightful specialties. So next is a famous delicacy of Sambales. First is Sambales mangoes, binagoongan, seafood dishes. So Sambales is renowned for its exceptional culinary offerings, led by its world-famous Sambales mangoes, particularly its Carabao variety, celebrated from their unparalleled sweetness and joyousness. These mangoes are often considered the sweetest in the world and are a pride of the province. So, complementing is a mangoes binagoong savory pork dishes, cooked with the shrimp paste and garnished with sliced target green mangoes. It's a local favorite that balances bold and tangy flavors. Additionally, Zambales boasts an abundance um, of fresh seafood, including crabs, prawns, oysters, often prepared grilled or spices with the local flavors. Making is hub for seafood lovers. These dishes not only highlight the province's rich natural resources but also its a vibrant and flavorful culinary heritage. Now we proceed the tourist destination of Central Luzon.
Top tourist destination of Aurora. We have Baler Sabang Beach and the Tomabu Mother Falls. First, Baler Sabang Beach, a surfing haven with pristine beaches and consistent waves perfect for beginners and professionals alike, and also known for its laid-back vibe and scenic sunrise views. Baler Sabang Beach is a popular destination in Aurora, Philippines and known for its beautiful white and beach. Second is the Tumabu Mother Falls, also called the Mother Falls. It is a majestic waterfall surrounded by lush greenery and a must visit for nature lovers and adventure seekers. The Tumabu Mother Falls is a stunning natural wonder in Aurora, Philippines, known for its tall, cascading waterfall. Top tourist destination of Bataan. We have Mount Samat National Shrine and Las Casas Filipinas de Acuzar. First, the Mount Samat National Shrine, a historical site honoring the bravery of Filipino and American soldiers during World War II, and features the Dambana ng Kagitingan or Shrine of Valor with panoramic views of Bataan, and the Mount Samat National Shrine is a powerful and moving monument in Bataan, Philippines, dedicated to the heroes of World War II. Second is Las Casas Filipinas de Alcazar, a heritage resort showcasing meticulously restored Spanish-era houses, and combines cultural immersion with luxury accommodations. The Las Casas Filipinas de Alcazar is a unique heritage park and resort in Bataan, Philippines, showcasing the beauty of Spanish-Filipino colonial architecture. Top tourist destinations of Bulacan. We have Baraswain Church and Biak na Bato National Park. First is Baraswain Church, known as the cradle of democracy in the East. It is where the first Philippine Republic was inaugurated, and a significant historical and religious site. Baraswain Church is also known as Our Lady of Mount Carmel Parish. Second is the Biak na Bato National Park, a natural park with caves, rivers, and trails, historically known as the headquarters of the Revolutionary Force during the Philippines Evolution, and perfect for ecotourism and historical exploration. Biak na Bato National Park in Bulacan, Philippines is a captivating destination known for its historical significance and natural beauty.
So next is the top tourist destination of Nueva Ecija. Nueva Ecija is a home-breathing natural attraction that showcases its scenic beauty and outdoor activities. First is Malongao National Park is a most visit destination featuring stunning limestone formation lining its pristine Pinarada River. So the park offers exciting activities such as bamboo rafting, hiking, and zip lining, making it a hub for adventure seekers. Another gym and province is Gabaldon Falls. So Gabaldon Falls is serene waterfall nestled uh, amidst dense forest at the foot of the Sierra Madre Mountains. Is tranquil ambience makes it ideal spot for picnics and nature walks and providing visitors with a refreshing escape into nature. So this destination is highlight of Nueva Ecija, diverse landscape and the potential as a ecotourism haven. So next is the top tourist destination of Pampanga. So Pampanga is offer a mix of natural beauty and modern attraction that cater to various interests. So first is Mount Arayat National Park, centered around the dormant volcano, is a favorite destination for nature, offering challenging hiking trails and breathtaking summit views for adventurers. So, travels on the other hand, the Clark Freerek Zone. So, the Clark Freerek Port Zone is a present vibrant urban experience with its area of entertainment, dining, shopping, and attraction, such as Aqua Planet Water Park and the Clark Museum. It is also renowned for hosting the annual Hot Air Balloon Festival with draws visitors from all over the country. So together these destinations showcase Pampanga diverse appeal blending outdoor adventure with the urban leisure and cultural festivity.
Top tourist destinations of Tarlac, we have Mount Damas and Monasterio de Tarlac. First, we have Mount Damas, a challenging hike offering scenic views, waterfalls, and thrill of crossing river. Mount Damas is popular among experienced trekkers. Mount Damas highlight the trek include crossing rivers, climbing steps trail, and and a and a visit to Ubud Falls, uh, making it a perfect destination for nature enthusiasts and seasoned hikers. Next, we have Monasterio de Tarlac, a peaceful monastery, stops Mount Re- Resurrection's housing, a relic of the True Cross. Mount Monasterio de Tarlac offers spiritual solace and breathtaking views. The monastery offers breathtaking views of the surrounding mountains and a peaceful atmosphere for prayer and reflections. So, so Monasterio de Tarlac is best for religious and meditations and scenic sites. Top tourist destinations of Zambales, we have Anawangan Cove, Putiput Island, and Mount Pinatubo Crater Lake. First is Anawangan Cove, a secluded beach with fine white sand and agoho trees, accessible by boat or scenic trek. Anawangan Cove, a favorite spot for camping and relaxing by the beach. Anawangan Anawangan Cove highlights the pristine beach, camping sites, and calm water. It's ideal for an escape into natures. Next, we have Putiput Island, a small pristine island with clear water and powdery white sand. Potipot Island is perfect for swimming, snorkeling, and beach camping. Potipot Island is a small, uninhabit, un, unhib, uninhabited island with crystal clear water and white sandy beaches. It's popular spots for day trips and overnight stays. It highlights the island's tranquility and natural beauty, provided a perfect settings for relaxations and water activities. Next, we have Mount Pinatubo Crater Lake, a stunning turquoise lake formed after the eruptions of Mount Pinatubo in 1991. Mount Pinatubo is accessible via a 4x4 ride and a short trek offering breathtaking landscapes.
Now we proceed the colorful festival of Central Luzon. So first is a color festival of Aurora. So Aurora celebrates its agriculture heritage and vibrant community spirit through the Suman Festival, held every February. So this festival honors of the province's famous rice delicacy, Suman, and features a lively parade, street dancing, and cultural performance. It is brings people together to celebrate local traditions and the rice agricultural history of Aurora. So making it is a heritage event for the both locals and visitors alike. So colorful festival of Bataan. In Bataan, the Pawikan Festival is held in November to raise awareness about marine turtle conservation and environmental protection. So this festival is marked by activities such as the release of baby turtles in the sea, cultural dance, and eco fairs. So the event underscores Bataan commitment to preserving its coastal and marine ecosystem, making it is a meaningful celebration for environmental advocate and community. Colorful Festival of Bulacan. Bulacan is known for the Singkaban Festival, celebrated every September, so which highlights our province's deep-rooted artistic and cultural heritage. So the festival is centered around the tradition's bamboo archways called Singkaban. So and features street dance exhibits and culinary fairs. It is showcase of Bulacan's creativity and craftsmanship and pride. It is culture tradition drawing attention to the province's diverse artistic expressions.
Colorful Festival of Nueva Ecija, Taong Putik Festival, a religious festival in honor of Saint John the Baptist, featuring participants dressed in mud and banana leaves. Taong Putik's Taong Putik Festival celebrates every June 24 in the town of Aliaga, Nueva Ecija in honor of Saint John the Baptist. Participants known as Taong Putik cover themselves in mud, leaves, and vines to reenact biblical stories of humility and penance. They go house to house asking for candles or alms, which they which they then offer during mass. The festival's unique display of faith and cultural symbolizing gratitude and penance. The um the transforming of local into mud adds a mystic and colorful touch to the celebration. Colorful festivals of Pampanga. Giant Lantern Festival showcases intricate and massive lanterns in a dazzling display of light and colors. Giant Lantern Giant Lantern festivals held annually in December, typically on Saturday before Christmas in San Fernando, Pampanga. Um, Giant Lantern Giant Lantern Festival, known as the I don't know no 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 Pampanga is known as the Christmas capital of the Philippines. The festival showcases numerous and intricately designed lanterns, some reaching up to 20 feet in diameter, illuminated by thousands of lights. It highlights the lantern com- compete compete in a dazzling display of light and patterns synchronized with crowd uh, yeah music drawing crowd from across the country and beyond.
Colorful festivals of Tarlac. We have Malatarlac Festival. The highlights Tarlac agricultural roots with traditional farming demonstration and cultural performance. The Malatarlac Festival is a vibrant celebration in Tarlac, Philippines, showcasing the province with agricultural heritage, and Tarlac is typically celebrated in January. Colorful festivals of Zambales. We have the Mango Festival. The Mango Festival celebrates the province's world-famous sweet mangoes with parades, trade fairs, and contests. Mango Festival is also known as the Dimamolag Festival. It's a vibrant celebration held annually in Zambales, Philippines during April.
Mabuhay! Tara na sa Central Luzon!